What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the show. Let's look at the tape. I am your host, Jordan, and today with me,
No.
I have a special guest. Yeah, you just announced yourself to the people. They just heard you. They know you're here now. Yeah, I have a special guest. We have my girlfriend, Mira. Say hi, Mira.
Hi. I'm being forced to do this.
She pretends like she's shy. She pretends like she's shy. Just loosen up. It's just a microphone. It's just a microphone. Anyway, in today's episode, last night we saw You, Me, and Tuscany, the new rom-com that's out now. Didn't we see it?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. The intro's messed up. I had to do it again.
Why?
This is a Let's Look at the Tape, the show where I talk about movies that I like, I don't like, gays, nays, and all that good stuff. And today's episode is You, Me, and Tuscany. That's how this goes. Bet.
Embarrassing, by the way.
What?
Embarrassing.
What?
The show. The movie.
The movie? She pretended like she didn't like the movie now.
I'm pretending I didn't like
She
it.
pretended she didn't like the movie. She said she liked it last night. Now she don't like it.
I was embarrassed for her.
Anyway, we're going to get right into it. So without further ado, let's look at the tape. Okay, You, Me, and Tuscany. You know, we got to go to IMDb. IMDb. Quick synopsis. When a woman crashes at an empty Italian villa, posing as the owner's fiance, and she discovers an unexpected romance that could transform her life. Gotta love a good IMDb synopsis. Short and sweet, to the point. Okay. To me, this is a good movie. This is one of the better rom-coms that I've seen. This was charming. This was funny. This felt fresh. By the way, never wanted to go to Italy before until now. Looks like a very beautiful place. I like this movie. It was fun. We had some good characters. Every main character in this movie was good. You know, there's always a couple where it's like, all right, they're getting a little too much time. The only one I didn't like was, what's his name? Let's go to the cast list, y'all.
I like the plumber.
I bet you did. His name, Mateo got on my nerves. Mateo got on my nerves.
You barely seen him.
Still, when he showed up, he got on my nerves. But everybody else, the rest of the family, good family. The sister is wild.
I like
The sister
her
is
too.
wild. No, why don't you give your take on the movie then?
No, I'm
First.
sorry.
No, go first.
No.
Go first.
No.
Because that plumber is wild.
And so is the sister. I like her too.
She was wild.
Yeah. She good people. She cool in my books.
What'd you think?
About the movie?
Yeah.
Embarrassing for her. Because why are you doing that? Just going into people's houses.
Okay, so hold on. Here we go. All right. So let's paint the picture. Let's paint the scene for the people. Mind you, this is the Plain Cracker review. Plain Cracker review. Okay, we go. No spoilers up front. Okay. Everybody who hadn't seen it, go out and see it. Plain Cracker review. This is a safe place. And then we do our spoiler fam. The spoiler fam comes in. That means we've all seen the movie. And I'll let you know when we get there. I don't want to hear no crying. I don't hear nothing about it. Shut your mouth. I gave you the warning. It's the same thing every episode. Listen at your own risk. But this is the Plain Cracker review. Don't spoil anything. Go on.
So what I'm supposed to say?
What you were saying before, but without spoilers. What? Don't cover the mic and ask what you're supposed to say. Don't leave the dead space. Just say what you thought about the movie.
It was okay towards the end.
Right. What didn't you like about it?
I just said it.
Secondhand embarrassment
Yeah.
about what? Well, the synopsis already says she's pretending to be somebody's fiance.
Yeah. And why are you going in people's homes and wearing their clothes and their panties and their bras, their lingerie? Ew.
She was a wild child. All right, y'all. So here we go. Movie opens up and she's like, glamorous little life going on. She had the little dog. That wasn't my type of dog. I'm a cat person, but if I had to pick a dog, it's got to be a big dog. It can't be a little dog. That dog got on my nerves from the get go. It spoke in the beginning of the movie. I was like, no. What? It barked. It barked. It didn't speak English. It barked in the beginning of the movie. I was like, all right. She puts on the whole get up, does the makeup, shower, all the stuff. Did we say who stars in this movie anyway?
No.
We're all over the place with this. All right.
You gotta start over now.
No, we ain't starting over. We letting it go. This show is in real time. This show is in real time, right, y'all? All right. We have Anna, played by Halle Bailey. We got Michael, played by, I'm going to probably butcher his name, Regé Jean Page. We're going to go with Regé. Mr. Regé, if that's not your name, sorry. We have the best friend, Claire. You liked Claire.
Yeah, she was funny.
She was funny. Played by Aziza Scott. We're not gonna do everybody here. Those are our three. We'll do Mateo too, since we see him in the beginning. Lorenzo de Moore played Mateo. Okay. All right. We'll stick with those. She starts her glamorous morning off in New York. Goes out with said dog on the walk. Gets back to the room. Who's waiting for her? It's fine. The owner of the house. So it turns out our girl is a housekeeper. She's just a housekeeper. Sitter. She's the house sitter. And yeah, she's been wearing people's clothes, living their lives, walking people's dogs.
Embarrassing.
Down to the undies. And says she's going to wash them after. She was going to wash it. That was the crazy part. I thought that was her life. I was confused. I was like, what could go wrong? You seem like you're having a good life. It wasn't her life. So she needs help. She needs a place to stay. She goes to her girl's job. She's, what do they call them at the desk at the hotels? People that give you your room, like check you in. Whatever y'all call if if somebody works at a hotel at the desk and y'all give out the key cards or the keys, or she gonna Google it, y'all. She it's real time. You ain't got to hide. It's real time. Anyway, while she looks that up, what the name of the job is, she like, just give me your room, just give me your. She's like, no, she pregnant and all that. She need to have a job. She need to keep the job, so she not just gonna, risk it all just because wearing people's clothes in their house and taking their dogs out for walks. Yeah, you supposed to walk the dog, but not in my drawers. So she got kicked out that day from that job. So she goes to sulk. And she meets an Italian dude named Matteo. Interestingly enough, she orders food at the bar. And Mr. Matteo here, sees that's a really interesting order. you must know food. Those who know food know life. This is an ongoing saying in the movie. It's an Italian phrase, apparently. Food is good. I wouldn't have ordered what she ordered though. That was a lot. That was a lot on that burger. There was a lot going on that burger. By the way, she ordered honey for fries. I want to try that. She wanted honey on her fries to bring out the flavor of the salty and the sweet. I want to try that. What?
Not.
What?
Not.
I want to try it.
I bet.
I'm gonna try it.
I know.
I am.
I know.
If y'all can put jelly on a sausage sandwich, I can put honey on fries. If y'all can dip the fries in a milkshake from Wendy's, I can put honey on my fries. That's more than fair.
Okay.
That's more than fair. Anyway, they kind of hit it off. It's kind of cool, you know. Things kind of almost go somewhere, but then they don't, and it's like, all right, whatever. But they're chatting it up about his villa in Italy. You know, he's come to the States from Italy and all the good stuff. So he's showing her, yeah, this is what my life is like back at home. This is the sunsets. This is the place I go to. All the good stuff. She's supposed to be a chef. She was supposed to be a chef, but she didn't become a chef because of unforeseen reasons. All right. But, like I said, this night doesn't go like probably either of them thought it was going to go. She wakes up with the bright idea, I'm going to go to Italy.
You skipped part
What I missed?
when she went his phone.
Oh, yeah, she definitely did go open his phone.
And
But, what? Go ahead.
she took the stuff out his phone and sent it to herself.
Right, she took the picture. Okay, so y'all know how the iPhone update, you can just tap the phone. You can tap your phone with someone else's phone and get their information, right? She does that unconsensual because my man is knocked out. And then here's the part that got me, because if you really know how the phone works, your eyes have to be open for Face ID to work. So he's knocked out. She's trying to do it right now. As soon as you're opening your eyes, it's gonna unlock because now you've opened your eyes. Your eyes have to be open for Face ID to work. My man is blackout, gone. And she just puts the phone to the face and it just opens. I'm like, okay, well, that's the first thing about this movie. That might be the only thing that I was like, no, that's not how real life works. That might be the only thing. But yeah, she takes one picture from his phone, sends it to herself, and it's this sunset.
No, she took
two?
What, 3? The house. 'Cause remember,
Oh,
she
the
got
villa.
address.
Right. Okay. The villa and the sunset. I'll get there real quick. I mean, in a minute. I'll get there in a minute. Because we're going to go into the spoiler review. We're gonna chop it up. You know, we working on a plane cracker review. But we slightly going through things. Because this is how she got to Italy. She wakes up, and on a whim, this is the most spontaneous thing. 4 years, she was like, no, I'm just going to be a house sitter. I'm going to stay here in America. What?
No, remember, she still had the plane ticket.
She still had the plane ticket. But it's been a couple years or a year.
No, it wasn't
It's been
coming
1
up
year?
yet.
Huh?
It wasn't coming up yet. Remember, her mom died.
She didn't go to Italy because her mom died.
Oh.
But it was 1 year since her mom died?
But her mom already pre-booked the ticket.
Right, she pre-booked the ticket, but she wasn't going because she was like, all right, mom's gone, so I'm not going to be a chef anymore. She dropped... Hey, spoiler fam! Hey, we're here now, okay? Let's put all that to the side for a minute because we're about to slip. She gets to Italy, all right? We'll talk about all of that in a minute. She just gets to Italy. She makes it to the villa. She runs into this dude. Almost literally runs her over. There's an exchange. This is the first meeting with this person. And this person will come up again later. As he does. Like I said, the most spontaneous thing a person can do is... Excuse me. We always have gas on this show, and there it is. Most spontaneous thing I'm going to wake up today because I just met this person. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to Italy now. Just on a whim. No money. No plan. She was broke. She had $500
in her savings account.
She had $530 something in her savings. She broke. I'm just going to go to Italy with this plane ticket that I already have with no plan. Mind you, she's going the week of the festival. We love a little spontaneous. The most spontaneous thing I ever did was come home from work one day and buy a fish. Yeah, that's right. I came home from work one day and said, I'm going to the pet store. I'm buying a betta fish. And I did.
What went to the fish?
It's dead.
You didn't get yelled at for that?
What?
Bring the fish home.
It was a fish. And then it died. Because it was in shock.
What do you do?
And I was mad because I wanted that fish too. I named it Cherry. I named him Cherry. And he didn't make it. He died of shock. So I had to get another one. And he lasted a little longer. And then he died. That's the most spontaneous thing I ever did. But I did that within my state and city.
I don't think so.
What?
You brought the cat in here.
That was spontaneous, though. That was premeditated. That was premeditated. You gotta talk to the mic.
What?
You gotta talk to the mic.
You bring the cat here.
It was premeditated. That was spontaneous.
You had no business bringing the cat in here.
I went to McDonald's. That McDonald's that's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that shopping center. And the pet store is right there. I got the McDonald's and I was like, you know what? Fish.
You don't ask. You just bring animals in here.
It's a fish. Don't start with me. Don't do this. Don't do this. Because Luna still has Stockholm Syndrome.
No, she don't.
Her cat.
No.
Pause in the show. Pause in the movie. Pause in the movie. Let's look at the tape. This is a side movie. Side movie. This is the first time. And let's look at the tape history. Side movie. What are we going to name this movie? Stockholm. Movie's named Stockholm. This movie. Welcome back, y'all. This is your host, Jordan, and this is Let's Look at the Tape, the show where I talk about movies that I like, don't like, that are old, new, the A's, nays, all that good stuff. And today's, we have a special guest. The cat burglar. The cat burglar. And today's movie is none other than one that I like to call Stockholm. Stockholm Kitty Syndrome. Catnip sequel Catnip.
Why are you up
Kitty
here?
Stockholm Catnip. Catnap. That's better. Catnap.
Who got cat in it?
Without further ado, let's look at the tape. Cat burglar here. It's me, Mira. She just that girl. She just walks around through the neighborhood and finds a cookies and cream colored cat on somebody's porch, chilling, living their best life. And so we want to talk about premeditated. Tell me, you walked by this house how many times?
That cat was homeless.
Oh yeah, right. How many times have you walked past that house?
I don't.
No, not
didn't.
recently. So it's
My
just
friend told me about the
the
cat.
one day.
Yeah, she told me. She said, I saw a bunch of these cats, homeless cats. And I said,
I
what?
want you to speak real good into that mic so people can hear you.
She told me about the homeless cats.
Cats?
Yes.
There were more
Yeah.
on the porch? On the porch of the house that was not yours?
No, the cat was walking us back to the center.
The cat was walking y'all back to the center.
But the cat was walking on the properties.
Ah.
And I just said, you want to come home with me?
So she stopped at mind you, this story changes every time she tells it. Because that's new information. The story changes every time she tells it.
I got the pictures of the cat. It was so happy to be in the car with me.
Instant Stockholm syndrome.
No. Gave her bad food, laid in the bed with me, went to sleep.
So there's this cat on the porch, and it's me, Mira, catnapper.
Don't we supposed to be talking about the movie?
This is the first time in history where we have a sidebar movie in the review. This is a sidebar movie.
You're not supposed to be talking about me. You're supposed to be talking about the movie.
Oh no. Sees this cat on the porch. It says, I want that one. That's probably somebody's cat.
Oh, well.
Now, the only thing is, I have seen the pictures. This cat was
It's my cat now.
bone dry, skinny. So, which is hard to believe if you see the cat now.
Stop talking about my cat.
I love her. I love her. I love her. But she fat. She's fat. And she cries too much. But she sees this cat and just takes her. Be like, you're mine now. Takes her home. Gives her a name. This is assuming she actually was a stray cat. If not, that means she had a whole different name. Now she has a whole different identity. She doesn't even know who she is anymore.
Yes, she do. She
Probably,
Luna.
probably sits up at night and be like, I remember they used to call me Mary. And now I'm Luna.
She like her new home.
Not only was she taken off the porch,
Stop making it seem like I wanted somebody's steps and kidnap that cat.
that's how the story was told the first time I heard it. That's exactly how the story was told.
She wasn't even all the way on the porch. She was like...
That makes it better.
Yes. She wasn't at the door.
That makes it better.
Yeah, because
She wasn't at the door. She was on the porch. So not only did she catnap this cat off the porch and give it a warm, loving home again, she fed it to the point of obesity,
No, I didn't. That cat just fed.
but also made her have children for her. So she pimped this cat out. You pimped this cat with your other cat, Silver.
Silver, yeah. I didn't.
Silver ran away, unfortunately.
He went bye-bye.
But that's what the Stockholm will do. Where'd you get Silver from?
My grandma's hairdresser.
She gave you that cat? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Silver was confirmed licensed cat. But Luna,
Mr. Cat.
Mr. Cat. Let's go through the cats, y'all.
No.
And unfortunately, Mr. Cat is no longer with us. But Mr. Cat was a real one. Mr. Cat was definitely a real one. I've seen the videos. Mr. Cat used to walk her to the poppy store and wait outside and everything. He'd be like, all right, he used to be on point. Mr. Cat was that guy. But Luna has been babies. And she kept two of them. And now she got Maria and Otis. Otis is not all there in the head. The lights are on. But sometimes nobody is home. Maria is Batcat. Maria is Batman as a cat. Okay. She keeps to herself. She don't bother nobody. But when nighttime comes, you gonna find her at the top of them steps, looking down, on the railings, looking down. And Luna is obese.
No, she's not.
And if you pick her up, she cries.
She don't like affection.
She don't like affection, but she want to be all over you.
Yeah.
She'll wake you up out of your sleep, but think that she could just go sit idly by on the couch and take herself a little nap. Anyway, that was unexpected. But yeah, so now there's three: Fat Cat, Bat Cat, and Otis. He don't have a tag. He's just Otis. Like, Otis is Otis. You can call him Box Cat because that's where he'd be, I guess.
He like boxes.
Be in the box. Anyway, that concludes. Shoot, spoiler fam, for Stockholm Catnap.
I didn't kidnap that cat.
apparently there's gonna be another sequel, a third sequel to this because a man by Larry has a kitten who may not last in that household. What's that cat's name? Did they name it?
Yeah, I don't know the name.
You don't know that. It don't matter because it's gonna get a whole new name anyway. And it's young, so it's just a matter of time before we get the release date to Stockholm. Welcome home. We'll keep you updated. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. You, me, and Tuscany. Where were we? Shoot, I don't even remember where we were. She went to Italy.
Yeah.
Oh, spontaneous. We were talking about spontaneous. Yeah, so she's in Italy now. So, like the synopsis says, she got caught at the villa, and her way out is to pretend to be the fiance of the dude that she met back in New York, right? Because this is his family villa. The grandma, she wasn't playing. She was not with that. The mom was naive. She bought it. Giuseppe, the dude, the gardener who was always singing in the morning.
Oh yeah.
And then the dude who almost ran her over makes a comeback. Turns out he's part of the family. So there's something going on there. Wink, wink. You know what I mean? He's part of the family. She meets the family. The sister's hilarious. The younger brother is... He didn't do much. He was just always on his phone. It was like, you're killing the room right now because you're on your phone,
He
bro.
was trying to go viral. He was on Instagram.
He's
Live.
always trying to go live. Like,
He wasn't trying to. He was always live.
but go viral, though. Like, bro, just be a part of the thing. The sister's husband... We'll save it for the spoiler, fam, because that was ridiculous. And what she... All right, I'll save it. You didn't see it. You were saying something to me, but you didn't see it. I'll get there. What else?
The race.
Towards the end, right?
Mateo come home.
Save that for the spoiler, though. Just non-spoiler essentials, just to breeze us through. I know it's hard doing the plane cracker. I don't like the plane cracker either, but if we got to do it for the people. Nothing else? All right, so this is a rom-com. So like I said, wink, wink, something going on. Of course, somebody's going to fall in love. And they do. They fall exactly what you can expect if you've seen the trailer. Exactly what you expect is exactly what happens. But I did say it felt fresh and it was very charming. It was funny. Actually, like, there were corny parts, but it was like, this is still funny though. Because they didn't stay on it too long. Like, when the joke happened, it happened and it was it. It wasn't like they stayed on it and it just got worse. No, it felt fresh. It was bright, colorful movie. Very good time. It was longer than I thought it was going to be though.
The movie?
Yeah. I was sitting there, I was like, I was enjoying myself, but I was like, oh, we've been here for a minute though. You ain't feel that way? Yeah.
I wanted it to be over.
She fronting. She is a front. She was having a good time in there laughing it up. Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
I was trying not to go to sleep.
It was late. We went late. We didn't go to our regular theater. They only played them one time. I was upset about that. But we went late. 8 o'clock is late, y'all. 8:50 actually. We didn't get out of there till 11, something like that.
Cause the movie didn't start till like 9:15.
Right. But anyway, longer than I thought it was going to be, but it was a good time. So, that is the choppy plane cracker review. But now we're going to the fun because we got to talk about stuff. So, if you haven't seen the movie yet, it's only been out for a week. Stop listening now. Go to Fandango, go to Regal, wherever you buy your movie tickets, AMC, whatever. Wherever you see your movies, go support the movie. Black rom-com, go support. What am I trying to say? Spoiler. It's spoiler time. Spoiler fam, where you at? Spoiler fam, where you at? If you haven't seen the movie, stop listening now. This is your time. I'm giving you the moment. Still here? Everybody still here? All right. I think we're spoiler family now. Spoiler fam, here we go. Where are we starting with the spoiler fam? In the beginning, we already said she wore that lady's drawers. And apparently this ain't the first time she wore somebody's drawers. Now, how you know they washed their clothes like that? How you know they ain't put the drawers on? And it's like, oh, I only went here. And then put the drawers back into the drawer and ain't wash them. But you going to people's, take care of their house and you wearing their panties. Walking their dog.
Nasty.
Like the dog don't know what you doing. The dog probably sitting there looking at you like, girl. She put on her best stuff too. That's the crazy part.
Is that my lingerie?
That was her good lingerie. She took the shower and everything. Okay, you gotta take a shower. Fine. But you immediately went into my drawer. And then you put on my red bottoms. She was pissed. That lady was pissed. So the whole thing about the restaurant. She was in school to be a chef. She had plans to go to Italy with her mom and work in the kitchen and be a chef. Unfortunately, her mom passed away. I don't remember them saying of what. Right?
I think they did see it.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't remember at the moment. But her mom, unfortunately, does pass away. Yeah, I can't remember. So she drops out of school the last, 2 months?
Yeah.
Of culinary school.
Graduate. She was about to graduate.
She was about to graduate, but she dropped out to take care of her mom. Okay, got you, understand. After her mom passed, she never went back. She never finished. She just tried to keep it moving. It's not moving. Unspecified cancer. Yeah, and she became a house sitter. Her homie at the hotel, which job we never found out the name of said job, at the desk. She worked at the front desk. Front desk people. Front deskers. She tries to get the room for free. And her pregnant friend was like, girl,
She must lost her job.
I'm about to lose. I'm not losing my job for you. I need the job to come back to. About to have this baby. So she didn't give it to her, but she told her, you can charge your phone at the bar, get yourself something to eat. And yes, she meets an Italian man, Matteo. Matteo seemed cool at first. Like I said, she done hacked this man's phone and everything. So now here we go. Here's the crazy part. The driver, Lorenzo, I like Lorenzo. Lorenzo was fun. He only snapped once at that one person on the phone. He was on the phone with somebody. He started snapping. He was talking Italian. He was snapping on him. She had to take the phone and be like, chill. He was like, all right.
Oh, she was trying to go back home.
Right. This is after she's already been in the villa. So she first gets there. Everything's booked because she done came the week of whatever festival was happening. Okay. I guess you didn't know that there was a festival happening. You don't live in Italy. Fine. We'll give you that. Her bright idea. Oh, wait. The dude that I met last night, he has a villa that he doesn't live in because he's not here. She opens the picture, enlarges it, looks at the address and says, okay, that's where it is. That's where I'm going. Proceeds to arrival, look through all the pots to find the key. This is the most insane case of breaking and entering I've ever seen. Like, I get you got nowhere to go because you came to Italy with no plan, which was already like, what are you doing? But no, spontaneism. That's not a word, but that's what we're going with. I'm going to go to Italy and just be homeless. But no, the guy I met, he doesn't live there. I'll just break into his house. Because in her words, he practically invited me because he showed me pictures of his house. So she sleeps there. She has a good old time. The next morning she wakes up, she does the whole thing all over again. She's wearing his pajamas. She gets in the shower there. She's snooping around the house. She's looking at pictures. She opens the drawer. She finds she washing her dirty clothes in the laundry room. What's that? She finds a engagement ring, a wedding ring, in the drawer, and she puts it on. And she's just walking around with it. And to her surprise, family comes back home. Family comes home. And she's running around trying to figure out, okay, what do I do? Where do I hide? How do I get out of here? She's about to drop everything. She done left her dirty clothes in the washer. She done rummaged through and scrambled up her clothes, still on the bed with no time to pick them up. She just goes out the window. So it's the mom of Mateo, sees the clothes. She's like, oh, I know somebody's up in here. Where you at? They go outside to Giuseppe, the gardener, and they're like, yo, what's good? In Italian. You know what this girl's trying to do, y'all? First of all, they're right there. Like, the window that she went out of, they're right underneath the window. Like, there was a little balcony for the window. They're right under the balcony. They're right there. And her bright idea, now that they're outside, no, we really need to paint this picture because this was so dumb. There's the balcony to the window. Now, when the mom came in the room and you went outside and you were hanging off the balcony or whatever she did, okay, cool. Now they're both outside. The mom and the grandma are both outside, underneath the balcony, talking to Giuseppe. The smart thing to do would have been to climb up back onto the balcony in the window, gather your things, and then left out the front. But no, that's not what she does.
I don't think she knew they was under there. She wasn't paying attention. She was just trying to escape.
Still, no survival instinct. That would have been the smart thing to do, though. But no, she's trying to go down the gutter. She's trying to slide down the gutter like she's a firefighter. She breaks the gutter down. She falls right in front of them. So now they're questioning her. You broke into our house. We're going to call the cops. And she's pleading with them. No, don't call the cops. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. You know, when you're in a frenzy, you're trying to come up with something to, cover yourself. She can't think of anything. Luckily for her, she's still wearing this ring that she stole. So the mom gets the impression, oh, you're marrying my son. Because she said, I know your son. Oh, you're marrying him. He proposed? That's crazy. Grandma's not buying any of it. She's like, no. Grandma already called the cops. The cops are there at the house. The cops are like, do you want us to arrest her or not? Grandma's like, yes. And the mom was like, no. So now she's convinced the mom that she's her son's fiance. The grandma does not say a word after this, the entire movie, until the end. She does not utter a word. Matter of fact, I don't even remember seeing the grandma that much after that.
She was always giving her dirty looks.
In a couple spots. Right, she gave her dirty looks. Does not say a word. So the dude that she ran into earlier, that's also family of the family that she's at. Michael. The son-nephew. It's their nephew, but they adopted him, so he's their son also. So son-nephew, like I said, he almost killed her, pretty much, in the beginning. So what a way to start your romance story. Also, takes her sandwich that she did not buy.
Yet.
but she was going to, so it's a problem. But no, that's his regular order. He bought it. He gave her the other half. Peace out. Now he comes back home with wine for the festival. Oh, snap. Yeah, I'm family. Oh, snap. You're marrying my brother, according to this alleged story? That's crazy. Brother hasn't been home in years. Left all the work to his brother cousin. Because Mateo was supposed to be the chef.
He didn't want to do that.
He didn't want to do that. What did Michael do? He was what they call it.
He made the wine.
He made the wine. I can't think of what that is, but he made the wine. He had the vineyard. There you go. He took care of the vineyard. Where do we go from here? Everyone's trying to kind of figure this out, but the next day, he goes to get her and be like, "Yo, you got to come to the vineyard because you need to try the stuff, the wine for the wedding and everything. My mom's really looking forward to this." Now we meet the family. So here it is. Here, more fun. The sister's so excited. The little brother is there, live, and he's broadcasting her live. Never met you before, but hey, this is family now. Look, this is my soon-to-be sister, y'all.
He only had 3 followers.
He only had 3 followers. Who else was there? The sister's husband. There's not much to say here, but you're about to find out why, because this is a hilarious point. It's funny, but it's not funny. Who else was there? I don't who the dad. I don't know who those 2 guys were.
Yeah, I was confused on that too.
There were 2 older gentlemen there. I don't remember their names, and I don't remember their relation to the family.
They had the same name.
They had the same name. I don't remember what that name was, and I don't remember their relation to the family.
And the 2 little girls.
And then the 2 daughters, right, of the sister and her husband. They were her daughters.
I know, but that was his kids.
That's a good question. So now, we're doing wedding plans for this wedding that's apparently happening. Mind you, she's in way too deep at this point. I'm like, yo, you need to run. Like, fast. There's nowhere she can go. It's a small town. She can't go back home because it's a charge to change her plane ticket. So she's just stuck in Tuscany. In a small town in Tuscany. But you need to go hide under a bush somewhere because you're in too deep, girl. The sister is talking to her and I just met her. Just met you today. And I'm going to unleash my deepest, darkest secret on you. She says she's having an affair with her husband, with the plumber.
His name was Luigi.
Luigi, the plumber. Is this a joke? Luigi? And then we end up seeing Luigi later on.
The family knew about it though.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Towards the end, when she said,
Yeah, she told them, and they were like, "Oh."
And then she's like, "No, I'm not going to stop having an affair with him."
Yeah, she said, "I'm not gonna stop." They didn't know.
Yes, they did.
They were shocked.
Remember when what did she say? She was like, "Everybody makes mistakes, I'm having an affair with the plumber."
And then, gasp.
And then she's like, "No, I'm just playing. I'm not going to stop." And they didn't say anything.
They didn't say anything. They didn't mean they knew. They just found out.
I think they knew. They can't be that. Ain't enough plumbing in the world.
Mind you, we don't see the husband at all the rest of the movie until the end. So she just did that. She just told her that. Where can we go from here? Let's skip to some good parts. So she's running through the vineyard with Michael, who is Mateo's brother cousin. And at this point, this is the point in the story where they start to fall in love with each other, but can't say anything about it because she's allegedly marrying his brother cousin. So we got to keep this under wraps, even though they both can tell that they're feeling each other and that they should be together instead. Classic rom-com. Uh, Mateo just comes home.
Because Isabella called.
Isabella, his
Ex-fiance.
his ex fiance called. Right, that was a little awkward situation happening there when she met the ex fiance. What are you still around for? Anyway, she called him, which causes him to come back and confront her like, yo, you broke into my house and told my family that we're getting married. I don't know you. And again, are you wearing my pajamas? She's still wearing people's clothes. So he insists, you have to tell my family the truth because this isn't happening and I'm not staying. You need to clear all this up and get it out the way. But as she's about to do it, oh goodness, the family is so happy that he's back home. They're so proud. The dad is like, oh, you brought my son back home. I'm so happy. For the first time, he feels like, oh, his family wants him back home. Whatever rift they had, this seems like everything's been washed. So he's like, oh, no, we're going to run with the lie now. So now he's a part of the lie. And he's terrible at it. It seemed like never mind. So they're off and they're talking about this barrel roll contest that's supposed to be a part of this festival. The dad is the chef, Michael's the vineyard person, and the family is a family. And they win every year. They win the barrel rolling contest and the food thing.
I thought they lose.
No, they said they win every year until that year. Because Michael and Mateo don't get along. For obvious reasons, because, bro, you left me to take care of everything.
Remember, they didn't win last year because he left them before the race started.
Oh, that too. Right. But the years before that, it's said that they won. So it seemed like they knew how to do things together, but the rift caused problems. Right. This year was probably worse. He should have just never came back home. Meanwhile, the dad is trying to prepare for the feast. I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's some type of feast. He makes some special dish. He's trying to prepare. Mateo's, his homies come up. He hasn't seen them in years. I guess not, because you left home, bro. But he goes off. It's like, oh man, is it okay if I go with them? Da, 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 da. He leaves. He leaves the family. What's that? It's almost here.
It's here.
It is here. So Mateo left the family, and they find out Hallie knows how to cook. I mean, not Anna. Anna knows how to cook.
That's not even her real name.
That's not even her real name. Her name is Brianna. And that was the second thing for me. I was like, really? I was like, really? That's not even my real name, Michael. Oh, what is your real name? It's actually Brianna. All right. That's after she told the family that she lied, right? If I'm the only one, hey, I'm the only one. But I thought that was... after the first lie, that wasn't a lie. That was just an abbreviation. But, you got it, I guess. Brianna. Yeah. What happened after that? After that...
It was the cook... No, before that. Because she had to cook for the dad. Because remember, the dad was in the hospital.
No, remember he left? And he was still in the kitchen.
No, remember, the dad was in the hospital. Because after she cooked and stuff, she told the truth.
Yeah.
Because remember, they was fighting.
No, I wasn't saying like when she told the truth yet. I wasn't going there.
That's what you said. Cause she
I know, because you said her name was Brianna. So I was just like, yeah, that happened. I mean, I can go right there because I don't remember what immediately happens after that. What? Yeah, the dad's cooking. And then Mateo gets the call. It's like, yo, they're having this conversation. It's like, yo, because Mateo's starting to be worse at this lie than she was. He's talking crazy. Whole time, he cheating on his fake fiance with his ex fiance. And it's like, all right, man, we kind of see this coming, I guess. Kinda. He came back home and, she started immediately getting down. That's what happened. Michael saw him
They was kissing
making
on the
out
car.
with her on the car. So now he knows that, and he's, talking on a little bit more. Still kind of trying to keep it professional, right? So Mateo and Anna are having this conversation. He gets this call. His dad is in the hospital. He fell in the kitchen, hit his head. So he can't. They don't want him to cook. Excuse me. Now they're going back and forth in the hospital. It's like, no, I can cook. You're gonna sit there. I can cook. We do this every year. I can do this. They're like, well, maybe you just need some help. That's right. You know how to cook. I don't know. You can help me. She's like, oh. I ain't say all that. I just, everybody's here. They can help you. No. They can't cook. We saw that. We saw that the other day. You know how to cook. You can help me. So she agrees to help him cook. Now the next day, this was foul for her. They were like, where is he at? Oh, he's not here. What? I'm supposed to be helping him. No, he's not here. His mom made him sit down. Yeah. No, he don't care about what the doctor say, but his mom, he listened to his mom. Okay, so she's in the kitchen. And she's like, okay, well, what are we making? I don't know. Well, what does he usually make? I don't know. It's different every year. Well, where's his recipes? He doesn't write anything down. He keeps it in his head. Okay. What did he make last night? No, he always makes something special every year. Something different. You guys are not helping me at all. So she just got to play it by her heart. So she's going through things. Things aren't tasting right. She throws them out. She cuts stuff up. The younger brother does try to dice up some tomatoes. And he sucked at it. So she said, just go on. I got it. So she makes she prepares the table. Now you said something interesting. Not at that point, but earlier on when they were eating, you were like, that food looked nasty. I thought it looked good. I was like, this looks like an appetizing meal. And I'm a picky eater, but I was like, I would try some of this. No? I would try some of that. Everything's made fresh. Tomato sauce made fresh.
You don't even like tomato sauce.
But I would try fresh Italian tomato sauce. Fresh. I like tomato sauce on spaghetti.
You don't like ketchup.
I don't like ketchup, and neither do they. They said that in the movie. Oh, Americans and their ketchup. Disgusting. So, but she prepares the table, and then I can't remember his. Hold on, I have it here, y'all. In real time. We do things in real time. The dad's name. What? They don't even have it here. They don't even have his name in the movie here. So anyway, the
Did they
dad.
even say his name in the movie? Did they even say his name in the movie?
I don't remember. I don't. The mom's name was Gabriella. But dad, what they call him? Dad or Papa? Something like that, whatever. The dad was like, he's tasting the food and everything. And then the special dish, what she made was what her mom used to make. So it was not a traditional meal for them in Italy, but it was from the heart. He ate it. He loved it. The family cheered. Everything was lifted. Everything was bright. Everything was happy ever since she came. They're very happy since she came. She's making their lives a lot better with this lie. So they're very happy and everything. What happens after that?
After she cooked?
Mm-hmm.
Mateo come in. He said they're going back to New York.
Right. So he comes in now. How would you say this? What's the word I want to use? He's taking the lie, running with it, and using it at his advantage to now go back home. Now that he's had his little fun at home temporarily, now he's ready to go back to New York. and this is just his way out. So this is what I mean by Mateo got on my nerves, because when we first met him, he seemed like, you know, cool cat and everything and all that. But when we see like the underneath of what's really going on back at home, this dude is a user. It's really just a jerk to the family, honestly. So yeah, he's like, family, we've made a decision. They never talked about this. We made a decision. We're going back home. And right after that is when that little fight happened between him and Michael.
Yeah.
This was so low because Michael is confronting him. He's like, yo, first of all, mind you, they're all still under the impression that Mateo and Anna are engaged. So here's where everything hits the fan. Michael confronts him because I saw you making out with Isabella while you left your fiance with us, your family. And he didn't hold back at all. He went in on, he dug in his behind. While you left your fiance with your family and went out with your boys. We haven't seen you all day. She was here. And Mateo goes on to doing this little pity show, like, oh, you're the good son, yeah, you do everything perfect, and I'm whatever he said, right? Mm-hmm. And the last thing he said to Michael, mind you, Michael is literally a blood relative, his cousin, and adopted brother. He goes on, and Michael's been there working with the family. He stayed while you left. We got to stress this, because Mateo is out of pocket. Mateo goes on to say, you're not even real family. And Michael socked him right in the face. And
Really?
He deserved it.
He did.
He deserved it. You looked at me. What were you expecting from me? What did you expect from me? What? You looked at me like, he hit him. I was like, well, yeah, he hit him. What was he supposed to do?
And that's when Anna came to his rescue. Michael rescue. He was like, oh, you like her. That's what it's about.
Everything had to come to the clear. What? No, for real. That's what I was thinking. I was like, you looked at me, and I was like, why are you looking at me like that for? He said, you heard what he said. You heard what he said. You ain't even real family. Pow. What did he do? He tackled him.
Yeah, that's when he started.
Tackled him on the ground. And then she told the truth about what really happened. She took the ring. She gave the ring back. She's trying to go back home. Can we pause and rewind real quick? Because whole time there's two people that she's been in contact with. Her homegirl back in New York. Every conversation. She at first she told her what happened. She said, okay, I'm here. Told the family I'm engaged to Italian boy, but Italian boy has
No, she called him spicy white.
Spicy white something. Spicy white guy. Something like that. Spicy white guy has whatever she said about Michael. Attractive brother, cousin, whatever.
With an 8-pack.
There you go, with an 8-pack. So now homegirl is trying to, she's trying to get some information about this, because like, okay, you having your little escapades in Italy. You got to keep me in touch. And she ain't answering the phone. She got a lot going on. She's like, girl, answer the phone. She ain't call her girl, though. She used a different term to address her. Yeah. She's like, yo, give me some information. So it's her and Lorenzo, the Uber Lyft driver. I wouldn't call it exactly a taxi. We got to talk about this car, though. I'm not going to let this slide and not talk about this car. As men, we name our cars. Most of us name our cars. His car was a Fit. What was it, a Fiat?
A 2-door.
A 2-door.
Small mouse car.
Small little tiny thing. And this man named his car. Y'all want to know what his? Oh, this is spoiler fam, so y'all know what his car name was. But when I tell y'all that every time she called, he pulled up in little coochie and took her everywhere that she wanted to go. He named his car Coochie. She even said it, Coochie. Like, don't talk. He said, don't talk about Coochie like that. This is the good little Coochie. One of my favorite characters from this movie, just because he was hilarious. He was a good time. He ended up just being a real friend from the gate. He was invested. She told him what happened. He was like, "Oh, this is great news." Like, no, this ain't great news. I'm lying to them. He was like, "Oh, well, you could do 3 things." He was a real friend. He gave real good advice. He said, 1, what did he say?
Tell the truth.
No, that was 3. 3 was tell the truth. 1 was
Keep the lie going.
keep the log
and
right.
y'all hopefully fall in love.
Right, there you go. 2, I don't remember 2. But the 3rd piece of advice was just tell him the truth. But when she found out that she had a crush on Michael, she called him. He was like, "Oh, this is great news." No, it's not great news because they still think I'm marrying his brother. I'm like, oh. he was just so optimistic. By the end, when she said, "I told them the truth," I was like, "Oh, this is great news." No, dude, read the room. But when she did tell them the truth and she needed the ride back to the bus stop, it was a little sad moment. I was like, oh, he was like, he's sad. He was trying to make her feel better, but she was just not having it. He was like, oh, you could tell he was really not just invested, even though he did say that before. He was like, "You're going to stay?" He was like, "Well, I'm too invested at this point. I got to see what happens."
That's
Like,
when he waited for her.
He waited for her before she lied. He's like, "I got to see." Yeah. When she went back to return the ring.
Yeah, she was going to tell the truth.
Oh, okay, right. She already lied.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she was going to, and return the ring because she forgot she had it on. She ran away, still had the ring on. Got you. And then that's when Michael showed up, I think. When she was about to tell him.
Was it Michael?
Yeah. Because she was like...
Yeah, Michael did come.
Right. She was like, No, he came.
No, that was the beginning.
No, yeah. Because she said something else about the ring. Is that when the rest of the family showed up too?
They was eating at the table,
Was
and
eating
she
at the
left them
table.
all out there that whole time.
Right. She was like, "I get really nervous. I took it off.
Because I get really nervous.
Yeah, I get really nervous." It was like, "Where's the ring at?" I took it off because I get nervous. And then she put it back on. Okay. But yeah, Lorenzo, cool guy. Fan favorite. For sure. Him and Coochie. All right, where were we at? She tells the truth. She got to call her homeboy Lorenzo. Take her back to the bus stop. Now, she wakes up at the bus stop because she missed the bus. And who she wake up to? Nana. Now, we learn that Nana knows how to speak English. This whole time. And she's giving her some wisdom. Okay? Not just good advice. She's giving her some wisdom. And within that wisdom, we could tell Grandma's been around and Grandma has gotten down. She said, well, here's that. You made a mistake. We all make mistakes. You can't let your mistake, wrap up your whole life. Don't sit and sulk on your mistake. Just learn from it, right? Now, it appears you left my grandson slash what would he be? Nephew? Great nephew?
Hey, that wasn't her. That's her grandson.
It was just be her grandson?
Because the sister died. That was Mateo's mom.
Okay.
That was his aunt that passed.
Okay. So, grandson. Yeah, okay. So, you like my grandson. Go get him. If you want to tap that, go tap that. That's what she said. If you want to tap that, tap it. We got the other one upstairs. I was wondering when you gonna take that off. I looked at it last night. I said, it's broke. Yeah, and the whole family's there. Just literally, they're just standing there. I don't know how she didn't see them. She's like, "What do I say to the family?" Girl, they're right there. Turn your head. They accept her back. She's like, "Oh, we always, tell a lie amongst family."
But they all knew that Michael and her liked each other.
Oh yeah,
They already knew that.
yeah, the dad definitely knew that.
He
'Cause
told Michael to
he
go
had-
after her.
Right. He was like, "No, no, she loves him." Boy, you think that? No. Look at your brother. He's out of control. That was a good moment too. When you say you're much as my son as he is, you deserve happiness too. I was like, I like this family. I like this family. Mateo, he's trash. But the rest of the family, I like these people. I could vacation with these people, just have a good time for the festival and come home. I'm not lying to them. I'm not marrying anybody in the family. So now the last person she's got to go see is her man, Michael. Mm-hmm. So earlier, they got drunk because they were wine testing for this fake wedding. They got drunk off some wine. Excuse me. Whoo! Y'all heard that? That's the gas for the show. That's how you know the show is real. Real time. I don't edit these out, but I am sorry though. Y'all probably like, you real sorry, but you keep doing it. Hey, that's the show. I'm sorry. I love y'all. They got drunk earlier in the movie. Taste testing the wine for the quote unquote wedding. She's like, oh my gosh, I have to go do something. She has to go taste fresh grapes from the vineyard. And apparently they're delicious. And she's tipsy. And the sprinklers go off. And her edges are going to get messed up. Because hey, you don't mess with a black woman's hair. You just don't do that. If you don't know that, you don't mess with black woman's hair. Her edges are going to get messed up. He is aware of this. Because he's black. He takes his shirt off. This is for the women.
Oh, the bus full of people that was watching.
And the bus full of people that are watching. Covers her hair with the shirt. They run out the vineyard. The, what's that called? Excursion. The tour bus. First, this lady saw it. She was like, where do we sign up for the tour that they're on? Because he just came out. They both just came out this vineyard wet. He's shirtless. She's over here. Protected edges, which was one edge. Which was one baby hair. And then, so now cut to she's, professing her undying love to him in the vineyard. Telling her the truths. And, that she's been lying about. Now, I was lying about marrying your brother, so here's the truth. The truth is, your wine isn't that great. I was like, that's messed up. First of all, you could have left that part out. As much as you were saying, oh, this is really good, this whole movie. You're just a liar. This whole movie, you're just a liar. Your wine isn't that great. It's decent, but She said exactly. The white is decent, but the rest needs work. Something like that, right? She's cold with it. When she tells us the truth, she's cold with it. I think I preferred her lying. I don't know. And like we said earlier, also, my name is Brianna. Nah, okay, you're just doing too much now. Just go on your first date and just talk at this point, because does he even know what your last name is?
She said her full name.
She said her full name to him? All right. That was stupid to me, though. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let it go. The Face ID and Brianna were the two dumb things in this movie to me. I love the movie, but those were the two things. And that's mine. I'm going to keep that. And then the sprinklers come on again. Now here's, you know what? Make that three things about this movie, because here we go. Before they ran out of the vineyard, and that's where the tour bus was. What the heck happened to you? What happened?
I don't know.
This time they're in the same exact spot. They did not leave. The sprinklers came on. She was like, no, I'm going to tell you that I got feelings for you whether my hair gets messed up or not. And then they do the whole, it's not a love story until someone kisses. So they start making out in the wine vineyard. in the same spot. They have not left. And for some reason, same tour bus, different people can see them as clearly as if they weren't in the vineyard. So that's three things. So they really had to be looking up in there in that vineyard. And you got these two ladies in the back, and they're just thirsty, just loving what they see. This is better than 50 Shades of Grey for them. They don't need that book. They got a show right here. Just wild. Then the movie ends. Pretty much. You know, the family's there. I think Mateo stayed.
He was with the ex-fiance.
He was with the ex-fiance.
It was a month later.
A month later, there you go. So everybody stayed in Italy. She lives her life in Italy now. In the cute little, town of Tuscany. There it is. And the outtakes, the little deleted scene or whatever, at the end, in the credits, is just all of the outtakes for the two tour buses. And they got wild. I think the first lady might have been wilder than the two other ladies.
What, the white one?
Yeah, because when she was
she's like, you want to come home with me, to
right.
that lady?
she started hitting on everybody. She turned to a dude, said something to him that was out of pocket, and then she just turned to the lady. She was just trying to get her line in. She was just trying to do anything. But I'm saying, like, it was funny. This movie was freshly funny. It didn't weigh too much on its jokes. It was a good time. Before we wrap this up, anything else you want to add? No? We got my movie fronter. She enjoyed it. She did. She was tired, but she enjoyed it. But this movie is worth seeing. So, spoiler family, if you can, go see it again, Because why not? You know me. I'm one who's seen a movie 8 times. I'm not going to see this movie 8 times. I'm not saying that I will go see it again, but I would. And that's what matters. But I hope you enjoyed You, Me, and Tuscany. And I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Let's Look at the Tape. And so, thank you for listening to this crazy, crazy rant about Italy and cat thieves.
Who a cat thief?
You. And just all the craziness. Just all the craziness that happens on the show. Thank you for putting up with the real time things, with the gas, all of it. You're real ones. Y'all are real ones. So until next time, peace out.
Bye.